Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading from May 15th to the 21st. This is for Capricorn, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional cultic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific and detailed with your reading. And I do this, Capricorn, because I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it brings a lot more depth to your reading. So, and I did a video. It's going to show up somewhere up there at some point. If you want to learn more about that. Now, Capricorn, this is the week, and I want you to get very excited. I'm especially excited for you, okay? This is an outstanding week and a memorable week. Jupiter is moving into Taurus, okay? Jupiter changes signs every year. Jupiter, the planet of good luck, good fortune, prosperity, expansion. Ooh. It's moving into your fifth house. And what does that mean, Capricorn? The fifth house is all about pleasure. It's all about pleasure. It's all about romance and love and procreation, creativity, self-expression. This is so great. So, Capricorn, out of all the signs, Jupiter is moving into your fifth house. So I want you to get so excited. I want you to have a lot of fun this year. You are going to have a lot of fun this year. And when you think about it, this is a year-long transit. Jupiter is going to be in Taurus until May 2024. So when I say have fun, y'all are workaholics. I want you to put some fun into your life. And this is a year for romance for a lot of y'all. Big time, okay? It's also just, in terms of work, just being a lot more creative. And then also, here's what makes it really special is that Pluto moved into Aquarius, okay? In your second house. This happened in March. Why is this significant? The second house is not only salary and your finances, right? Material possessions, but self-value and self-worth. And so this is where you are possibly going to build a lot more confidence in the things that you do. And it's such a great placement, right? I absolutely love this for you. Now, the reason why I consider this like the luckiest week of the year is because not only is Jupiter moving into Taurus, and Taurus is all about comfort and stability and values, right? Which, remember, I just mentioned Pluto moved into Aquarius in your second house. Taurus is the native ruler of the second house. This is a big thing for you. This is a huge thing for you. But 3 days after Jupiter moves into Taurus, on May 19th, we have a new moon in Taurus, okay? So, why is this big? Because the new moon in Taurus is one of, if not the biggest new moon, the best new moon of the year. And the reason I say that is because not only is it a new moon in Taurus, we have Jupiter in Taurus, we have the Sun in Taurus, we have Mercury in Taurus, we have Uranus in Taurus. I mean, we have literally half the solar system in the constellation of Taurus during this time. That's a lot of energy. So, I've been saying in the other signs, like, don't expect to, with Jupiter and Taurus, because it's a year-long transit, don't expect to wake up on, like, May 16th with a leprechaun on, your bed with a pot of gold. I mean, that's not how it works. When they say, even I say it, like, when the stars are lighting for you, it's happening behind the scenes. And so this is, the universe is putting all this power into, universe to make things happen for you throughout the year. And you're just, it's going to feel really great. But with this new moon, which, new moons bring new beginnings, right? Happening just 3 days after that. Yeah, maybe you will wake up with a leprechaun with a pot of gold on the edge of your bed. But even still, Capricorn, I'm just very excited for you. One thing that I want you to know is that Mars is going into Leo this weekend as well. That's going to be big, all right? That's fiery. Mars is a very powerful, very, aggressively driven planet, right? And so it's going into a sign that's so fiery and so active, and this is your 8th house. And we're going to talk about this more next week, okay? Because it's happening over the weekend, so it's going to affect the weeks to come after that. But that's in your 8th house of transformation, okay? And for a lot of y'all, hey, it's other people's resources as well, okay? It's a big thing. It's a big thing, all right, Capricorn? So pay attention to that. Again, we're going to talk more about that next week. And when I say other people's resources, think bonuses, commissions, inheritance, investments, things like that, right? It's even paying off debts and whatnot. But the interesting thing is that Jupiter moving into your 5th house, that, remember I said procreation, so sex, and then with Mars moving into Leo, that's the 8th house, which also rules sex. So sex may be like a big thing for y'all, and we're all adults here. We can talk about this, but just keep in mind I'm going to talk more about that next week. We're moving into Gemini season, okay, this weekend as well. So let's go ahead and get started. That's something that we're going to talk about more of next week. But let's go ahead and get started for you, Capricorn. See what's going on for you, Capricorn, for the week of May 15th to the 21st. Again, this is for Capricorn Sun and Rising, and for anyone who wants to read their moon, their Venus, all those other placements to get more insight and clarity, you are more than welcome to. If you know your birth chart, go for it. All right, Capricorn. So one other thing while I pull your spread, what was I gonna say, Capricorn? What was I gonna say? Oh, we're coming after that lunar eclipse. Oh my goodness. So that was big. That was huge, Capricorn. That was absolutely huge. And I'm already seeing it in your, wow. Yeah. So that was in your 11th house. Okay. So there was it was a powerful shift. A lot of y'all could have felt that. We're coming out of the full moon lunar eclipse that was in Scorpio. That was really intense. It was all about, releasing something, surrendering something. It could have, and for a lot of Capricorn, something could have happened that you didn't expect. The other thing that I was going to say, Pluto is actually being very naughty this week. And so if it shows up in your reading, we're going to discuss that. All right. So just expect this week there may be some power trips, power struggles, some egos at play with other people. But if it comes up in your reading, we'll talk about it. And it may have to do with like money or finances or things like that. Or again, also self-value, self-worth. But Capricorn, look at this. So this is saying that, yes, definitely something did happen. And we're going to talk about it. First, Page of Swords, okay? Came up in your past. Now, looking at your entire spread here, the Page of Swords, he is the newbie, right? The pages are the newbies in the royal court. They're so enthusiastic. They're really young. They're ready to learn. They bring in new energy, okay? Now, swords are the mental suit. So here we go. With the Page of Swords, pages are messengers. So there could have been something that was a message that you got, okay, in the recently. That could have been something new, all right? Something that you're like, oh, I've never heard this before. Whether in your physical world, whether it was intuitive. But one thing is, like, he loves to learn and he's ready to learn, but he's also really defensive, okay? So there could have been something that happened in your past, and I only say that because looking at your entire spread, that you were, your guard was up, like, oh my goodness, like, right? Because the Page of Swords, he's so enthusiastic. It's like, I've made this analogy before. Imagine yourself going on a big hike with your friends, okay? And you've hiked 10 miles, and everyone's decided, okay, let's take a break right now. Let's refresh, just like a 10-minute break. We'll, catch our breath, drink our water, whatnot. There's that one person, 1 minute in, who says, all right, everybody, let's go. Let's do it. All right. That's the Page of Swords, all right? So there could have been something, again, that was maybe a little kind of like high energy. That was something that just didn't connect with you or resonate with you. But again, a message that came through. Or for a lot of Capricorns, it could have just been something new that you had to really understand and deal with, all right? Now, boom. You got the world in the heart of your spread. Hi, Capricorn. I haven't seen the world in the heart of a spread in a long time. This is amazing. All right. So when I say you're about to start this new journey, okay? This is everything. This is, there's 22 paths in the tree of life. There's 22 major arcanas. You've made it, all right? You've made it. You've gone through the Fool's journey. You've gone through your hero's journey. This is you coming to the end of one chapter of your life, moving on to this brand new journey, okay? You see the 4 fixed signs in the corners of the world here, bringing that stability. You see the garland here. So, again, we've come to the end. 0. We're starting the Fool's journey all over again. The new journey, all right? This is really amazing. You see the dancer, okay? You see the dancer with the two magician's batons. This is achievements. This is so great, okay? Victory, success. But then also, it's like the union of everything. Remember, through the major arcanas and through a lot of the cards, there's a lot of duality, okay, that we're working with. This is the union of it. A lot of people say that I wouldn't even say she, but the dancer here is the child of Hermes and Aphrodite, right? Hermaphroditus. So when I say, that's masculine and feminine. That's everything is like merged at this point. You're set. You're definitely starting a new journey. Now, you did get the tower, but it came in your challenge area. Okay? So I'm going to bring this up to you. Got the Three of Swords up in your crown. This is indicating to me, and you got the Six of Swords in the root of your spread. Look at this. And so this is indicating to me, with the Page of Swords in your past, there was something that could have happened that was possibly challenging, that was possibly heartbreaking, that was brought a little bit of grief, that brought, definitely had an emotional impact on you, okay? You got the Three of Swords in your crown, all right? And so even though this is the heartbreak card, it's still a sword suit. Remember what I said, the swords are the mental suit. So we're talking about logic, intellect, communication, decisions, everything that's happening up here. What's happening here is now going up here. And so the whole goal is to remove those swords, all right? Now, with the tower in your challenge area, all right, this is indicating two things. One, there is something that may have happened that you haven't let go. With that eclipse, it was a time for you to surrender things that aren't working for you, okay? The things that may not be serving you well, and something, because Uranus was opposing it, something unexpected could have happened. And that's what, eclipses do. They are game changers, and they quite often bring a lot of unexpected things anyway. And so some of y'all are still processing this week, okay? If there was something that was really challenging, okay? It looks like there's something that you didn't see coming and you're still processing it. And you're going to have to come to terms with it and come to peace with it. And, glorify your soul to move forward with this new journey. You're starting this new journey and you don't want to bring any of that energy on this new journey, all right? So here's the other thing. You got the Six of Swords. So this is a great sign, all right? This is Mercury in Aquarius, actually. And so this, in the root of your spread, is saying that you actually, even though this has happened, you do want to move forward. You see, I'm going to put my finger here. You see the turbulent waters? Look at them leaving past it. Look how it's smooth sailing from this moment forward. Look, it's like glass. The sea is like glass there, okay? So you're moving away from all the challenges. That's what you want to do, is move away from anything that's affected you mentally, especially. But know that, look at them. The ferryman has his family with him, so there's a lot of comfort with this card. And then you see the swords are actually in front of the boat, protecting them. And so I want you to move forward. That's what I want you to do. The other thing is, some of y'all, another message that's coming through, especially with this here, with the Three of Swords, the Page of Swords, and now the Six of Swords, again, all up here with that Tower card in your challenge area. Some of y'all may be fearing. You're creating some sort of fear about this next step or moving forward with this new journey. Again, it's possibly a lot of new things happening for you. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of it's gonna be home related too. All right, a lot of things home related that may be happening because that has been a significant thing that's been happening for a lot of Capricorns. And when I say home related, it can be with a relationship, it can be with their family, with siblings, your domestic sector, your actual home. Maybe you're moving. And then, it could be even if you work in real estate, or, if you bought a vacation home, if you have a second home, just think of anything within that area. But in general, for all Capricorns, there is an element of fear for some of y'all about moving forward into this new journey. It could be so new to you, but look at what's in your future. You're good, Capricorn. You're so good. In fact, didn't you get the Justice card in your last reading? I'm gonna have to look back. I'm pretty sure you got the Justice card in your last reading, and if it did, I mean that's just a sign that you're good, and especially justice in your future. Okay, this is all about like cause and effect. This is, justice will be served. When the judge shows up in your, this card is ruled by Libra, so it's all about, it's bringing that balance into your life, but it's also it's like cashing in your karma points. Karma is really attached to this, okay? So think about that, what you can do for your karma, and like really, really, like when I say cashing in, we're talking like cashing it all in at this point. You're good, okay? Now, one other thing I'm going to point out, you do see that she is holding the sword, all right? The sword of truth. If there's anything, like I said earlier, some of y'all are still holding on to some things that you needed to surrender. Now is the time to use that sword to just cut it. Just cut it from your life, all right? Just cut it. You don't need it. It's not going to serve you. All right. So, and then you do see the scale, right? So it does bring that balance. And so I really love this for you. I'm getting a message of some of y'all are in a place right now where you're asking yourself, am I doing the right thing? Is this what I'm supposed to do? Go with your gut. Go with your instincts. I say that all the time. Trust your intuition. You have all the answers inside you, okay? And when you trust your intuition, you know when you know, right? So Capricorn, you're good, all right? So it's all about eliminating any fears, any doubts, any anxiety, anything that is really bringing you on those low energy, low energy, like that tar pit energy. And I say this all the time, energy, everything is made of energy. And when I say everything is made of energy, literally everything is made of energy, down to its molecular level. Even us, we're all made of energy. And so I always say, raise your frequency. Raise your frequency. You're going to attract the things that you want. You're going to feel better, okay? And let me make this clear too. When I say everything is made of energy, the thoughts in your head, the words that come out of your mouth, they're all made of energy. So when you are thinking, or when you even say things like, well, I'm afraid of this, and I don't know if I can do this, you're making that your reality. So again, do what you need to do, because everyone's different. Everyone handles all your energy and your paths and to enlightenment, all of that. Everyone does everything differently. I want you to just take this time this week, because you just got the world in the heart of your spread. That is huge. Next to the Justice card in your future, okay? You see the pathway here, all right? You want it. You do want to move forward, all right? So, Capricorn, let's get to your stuff. You're amazing. You're amazing. Capricorn, if you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, all that stuff. I love hearing from y'all. And if you are a subscriber, I love you so much. I wouldn't be here if you weren't here, and you really make my day. You're amazing. Thank you so much. I really am grateful and very appreciative. So, Capricorn, I'm doing a little dance for you. I'm trying to do a little dance for you, and I hope you appreciate it, because look at this. When I say you're good, you're good. You have to trust me, Capricorn. Do you trust me? Do you trust me? Look at your staff. Look at your staff. All major arcanas, and boom, Ace of Cups. Don't just trust me, trust you, okay? Trust you at this point, all right? This is that self-love. This is that self-love, all right? It's not only self-love, it's like, this is rapturous, all right? This is rapturous. And so a lot of y'all are looking for it anyway. You're looking to have this, just this profound emotional spiritual experience where it's when this card comes out, this is like saying this is all five. You see all the five streams, all the five senses overflowing from the cup here. Cups, emotions, love, right? The lily pad, self-love, all right? So I want you to have that self-love this week, all right? I want you to tap into that energy. And this is like I always say, think about the last time something happened in your life that was so joyful. It brought you to tears, okay? Whether it was, a proposal, whether it was like having a baby or buying a new home or, falling in love, all of that. Think about those moments. Think about those moments. That's going to raise your energy level, okay? It looks like you want to have that moment again. So again, raise that energy level and you can have it. I love this. And you're actually bringing me to tears. So I'm going to move on. Because this is just amazing, okay? So again, raise the things from the past. Here's the thing, Capricorn. The past and history are two separate things, okay? Make your past history, the things that don't serve you well, okay? Please do that, because you just got the Chariot. You are amazing, okay? The Chariot came in your external factors area right next to the Judge. Everything's going to be great. Everything's going to be great. Now, if you're into numerology, you would know that, the Chariot is 7, okay? 2023 is a year of 7, all right? So whether you are, 7 is a significant number. It's all about, it's a lucky 7, right? And, synchronotically with Jupiter going into Taurus, right? But it's also, think about like the 7 chakras. When I say we could talk about 7 all day, but just know 7 is all about introspection. It's going within. What did I say earlier? Trust yourself and just have that moment inside, because the Chariot is, he's found that willpower, that self-determination to move forward, okay? To move forward from any obstacles, from any challenges, all right? Came right next to the Justice card. You're in good hands. The universe is protecting you. You're great. You're absolutely great. Look at this. You got the World, Justice, Chariot. I mean, Capricorn, you'll be fine, all right? So it's really just a matter of anything that is not serving you well, any emotions or thoughts, again, that's bringing you that low energy. Let's call them low energy. Let's try to find the source of that, the root of it. What's causing it, and how can you eliminate it? Okay, because the Chariot is amazing. It came in your external factors area too, and so it's kind of like at a maturing level here too. And I see that because you see that he's holding the Magician's baton, right, from the first card. All right. Not only that, you see the slivers of the moon on his shoulders, right, from the High Priestess. You see the city in the background from the Emperor card. And so it's like through the journey, you see the lingam and the yoni right there, all right? I already talked about sex and how it's going to be a big thing for y'all. But listen, and that's showing up from the Lover's card, okay? And so basically, learning as you go through this journey, he's learning as he's picking things up, and he's learning, and it's helping him find that confidence and that willpower to move forward from anything that's holding him back. I love that. All right, I love that. And you see, that balance with the two sphinxes here. Sphinxes, what is that? 2 sphinxes here, right? It's that polarity again, and so I'm not gonna get too deep into that, but it's really that balance. He's balancing that. It's that union again. And so I absolutely love this for you. So you're basically, I'm not going to lie, you're going to move forward. I feel it. Then if I feel it, it's going to happen. Okay. So just put that energy toward moving forward. You're fine. You're good. Okay. This is in your external factors area. Some of y'all may feel it too. Like, intuitively, you may, there could also be someone who's kind of like your cheerleader that helps you move forward, that helps you like just take charge and move forward. And I love that. And there you go. You got strength. You're looking for it. Didn't you get this? You got this in your last reading too. There's your affirmation, strength, all right? Strength. I love that you got the strength card, and it's especially because here's the thing. With strength, you can do anything. You see the symbol of the infinity symbol over her head? I mean, unlimited potential, just infinite possibilities. Come on. Come on. This is really great. This is absolutely amazing. You see the woman taming the lion. This is, it's finding that inner strength, that courage to do anything that you want to do, to just move forward from any situation, okay? And it seems like that's all you want right now, is to have this courage to move forward, all right? Now, what's really special about this card, and I may have explained this in your last reading because it did show up, but if you break it down, if you think about courage, okay, the etymological root, if we go all the way back to its Latin roots, it's cor, okay, Kor, all right, and it actually means heart. And so you find all that courage within your heart, all right, to move forward. And think like corazon, right, in Spanish. It's all heart. It all comes from your heart, okay? So remember, we want to remove these swords, all right? We want to remove the swords, but you're fine. You have the world, justice, chariot, strength. Oh my goodness. And then boom, the emperor and your final outcome. Listen, Capricorn, this is a big reading. This is a big week. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say at this point. Oh gosh. Okay. So, ruler of your own destiny here, all right? Ruler of your own destiny. He is a ruler, all right? This is also, check it out, mastery of self. This is in your final outcome. So I believe in you, Capricorn, and I believe you're going to move forward into this beautiful new place in your life, in this new chapter in your life, and you're going to move forward from all these energies that are low energy, that is like tar pit energy. It's like swampy, right? And it's just you're gonna get out of it, and you're good. You have the emperor in your final outcome. This is like, when I say ruler of his own destiny, ruler of the kingdom, ruler of the empire, ruler of everything. You're absolutely good, okay? You can see that he has like a crown for success, long white beard for wisdom, red cloak for passion, for power. We're driving life force, that Egyptian Ankh. It's that life force, and then you see the orb in his hand, right? You've got the world in your hands. You got the world in the heart of your spread. You're good. You're absolutely good. Okay, it's just a matter of not fearing anything, not having any sort of like doubts. If you do, you're good, and you just have to move forward into this. You got the world in the heart of your spread. You're about to enter this brand new chapter. You're in another, your new hero's journey, okay? And so I absolutely love this for you. And again, it looks like, and you have the Six of Swords in the root of your spread. It's like you do want to get out of this. If you are in a headspace, or if there is something holding you back, you are good. Trust yourself. Go within. You'll have that moment. You're good to go. This is an absolutely outstanding reading. And even though you do have the Three of Swords, in your crown, you have the Six of Swords in the root of your spread. You have the world in your the heart of your spread. And again, with a tower and your challenges, is saying that there could have been something that was just like, right? But also, I'm getting this. Some of y'all are just kind of like fearing what's to come next, or maybe have like a little like doubts or anxiety or whatnot. But again, no. Leave them behind. Hit the road, Jack. Right? Kick it to the curb. All right. So, Capricorn, I love you. You're amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, again, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, all of that. I love hearing from you. And if you are a subscriber, you're amazing. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.